Hello guys and welcome to another video on DJ Vlogs. Welcome back to the Now Review. Today we have a special installment of the Now Review and I'm going to be reviewing Now That's What I Call Music 106. This album was released just today and in today's video I'm reviewing it. I'll review the cover, I'll review the disc artwork and also check out the tracklist. Now first of all, let's check out the cover. I really like this cover. Of course, I have done a video just a few weeks ago looking at the cover and giving my opinions, but I absolutely love it and I think it looks really good. In physical format, I think it looks brilliant. So of course you've got the title in the middle, Now That's What I Call Music 106, and of course this being the summer now numbered album of the year, you've got lots of summer stuff. So you've actually got the background, you've got the sky, of course, you've got the water there, so it's pretty much like being at the beach. I just like all the stuff around it. I think it looks really good. I think you've got it's like a seahorse there, you've got some shells, you've got starfish, loads of other beach themed things on the cover, which I think looks really good and definitely works well with the summer theme of this being the summer Now That's What I Call Music a numbered album. Now let's get into the CD artwork. Now first of all, check out CD1. This is CD1, of course, as being a 2-disc album. Here is CD1. I really like this. It's sort of a peachy red, maybe even orange. It looks quite nice. I'd say it's more like a peachy red colour. I think it looks really good. Of course, title at the top, Now That's What I Call Music 106. Down here it says disc 1, and you've got a couple of things from the cover. So you've got the seahorse, you've got the, I think that's a shell, or I might be wrong. Of course, you've got a starfish down the bottom. I really like this and it looks really good. They haven't actually, normally they're a couple of days before the album comes out, they actually show you what the disc artwork looks like, but I don't think they've done this time, so it was a nice surprise to see what it looks like. Moving on now, we'll have a look at the second disc. So this here is the second disc. Similar to the first one, of course, you've got the same stuff. You've got the seahorse, you've got the starfish, and I think that's a shell or something similar to that. And of course, this time you've got like a blue background, a light blue background, which I think looks really good. Title at the top, of course, Now That's What I Call Music 106, and it's the CD2 here. I like this. I think out of the 2 discs, my favourite one is probably the second disc. I just prefer it. I think the background colour looks better, but I do really just like both the discs anyway. And actually, when you actually open it up, you have a little advertisement here for the Now That's What I Call Music social medias, so you can follow them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course Snapchat. And there's also another advertisement when you open up the CD and you look at CD1. Next to CD1, you've got this, an advertisement for the Now That's What I Call Music app, which I would recommend you getting. You just go to your Play Store or your App Store, wherever you normally get your apps from, and search Now Music app, and it will come up then. Now let's get into the track list. Now the track list is on full on the back, disc 1 and disc 2. It features 41 songs. We'll actually go through the tracks first of all, and then talk about what I think of the track list and other things like that. So first of all, starting off with disc 1, we start off with Savage Love by Josh685 and Jason Derulo. You've got Watermelon Sugar by Harry Styles. You've got Break My Heart by Dua Lipa. You have got Secrets by Regard and Ray. Flowers by Nathan Dawe and JK. You've got Breaking Me by Topic and A7S. Illy in brackets I Love You Baby by Surf Mesa and Emily. You've got Deathbed Coffee for Your Head by Pofu and of course Doobie Doobie. You've got Naked by Jonas Blue and Max. And you've got Hosh and 1979, Midnight, The Hanging Tree. You've got Head and Heart by Joel Corey and Emanike. Pour the Milk by Robert DeHuggerty and Nees. We have Power by Eddie Goulding. Got In Your Eyes by The Weeknd. I'm Ready by Sam Smith and Demi Lovato. If We're Too Shy, Let Me Know by the 1975. Don't Want To by Haim. Daisies by Katy Perry. Lose Somebody by Kygo and One Republic. If the World Was Ending by JP Sachs and Julia Michaels. And Wait For You by Tom Walker. So that's the first disc. Pretty good track list there, looking at some pretty good songs on there. 21 songs on the first disc. Now let's move on to the second disc. Now the second disc, we start off with Dinner Guest by AJ Tracey and Mostak. You've got Rover by Simba and DGG. You've got Don't Need Love by 220 Kid and Gracie. Blueberry Faygo by Lil Mosey. You've got Like That by Doja Cat and Gucci Mane. Party Girl by Stay Solid Rocky. I Don't Know by Tion Wayne, Dutchabilly and Stormzy. The Scots by the Scots, Travis Scott and Kid Cudi. You've got Who's That What's That by Nico B. Houdini by KSI Swans and Tion Wayne. Calling On Me by Sean Paul and Lovelow. You've got Fake Friends by PS1 and Alex Hoskin. Tondo by Disclosure and Elko Roosevelt. You've got Save a Kiss by Jessie Ware. Weird by Youngblood. You've got A Little Thing Called Love by Ronan Keating. You've got Village by Paul Weller. Surrender by Natalie Taylor. No Right to Love You by Rise Lewis. And ending the second disc and ending the full album, we have You'll Never Walk Alone by Michael Paul, Captain Tom Moore and the NHS Voices of Care Choir. So a strong track list. I have talked about the tracklist in my video I did a little while ago when they announced the tracklist. I talked about the tracklist and gave my opinions. I do like the tracklist. I have the same problem as many other people with the songs they missed off. I think they missed off like Rockstar by DaBaby and Roddy Ricch. They missed off, of course, that massive track by Ariana Grande and Lady Gaga. Rain on Me, of course, was the track by them that missed off the album, and a few others. I think Kings and Queens by Ava Max, many people were complaining weren't on the album, and many more, as well as 30 by H. And of course, there's many more songs that were missed off this album that people said should have been. The reason for this, I know many people might not have seen my previous video, the reason why they actually missed these songs off of the album was because of licensing issues. They actually replied to me when I left a comment on one of my videos. I was pretty much just saying that some songs should have been on the album, and then the official Now Music team replied saying that unfortunately they were denied the rights to include those tracks, so that's why those songs and many others that should have been and have done really well in the charts that should have been on the album weren't on the album. So if you've been wondering why, okay, I reckon this song should have been on there, that's the reason why they couldn't get the rights, which pretty much means there was copyright issues, or the artist and the artist's company didn't want to feature on the album. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please make sure you give it a massive thumbs up, and much appreciated if you do. Also make sure you subscribe and enable notifications to be notified every time I make a new video, and make sure you follow my Instagram, my Twitter and my Snapchat. Be just decided right there, and links to all my social medias will be in the description down below. Make sure you go follow up on all of them. And guys, I'll see you soon for another YouTube video.